Is it live? Is the sync good? Is the sync good? Just waiting. Just waiting for the double check on this monitor right here. Huh? Oh, yes, it's good. It's good. Yes! What up, dudes? It's kpopRC. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Tall Can Tuesdays. Let's see. I gotta share this for you guys. Give me a second here. Boom. Tall Can Tuesday! Yes! What up? What's up, dudes? Let's see who's here. We got K9's here, Revis is here, Jeremy Martell, Aiden's here, right? I think there's a whole bunch of people. Scale Addiction is here. What's up, buddy? Jeremy Martell, what's up? Alan, what's up? What's up, dudes? How's it going on Tall Can Tuesdays? You know, step one, make sure the audio's in sync. Step two is open your beer, right? So if you guys are drinking along, now's the time to crack a brew. Cheers to beers. Correct? Correct. Yes. Delicious. Once it hits the lips. Once it hits the lips. Am I right? Am I right? Simply RC's here. Wicked. What's up, dudes? What's up? What do we have today on the docket? All right. So, special live episode. I am giving away an STL. So we're gonna give away an STL to a couple of people in the chat, and it's a doozy. It's a doozy. But you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit later. You're gonna find out what that is. It's an STL that has been given to me by a super cool friend, and I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to give away too much, right? All right. Yes. All right, Clint, what's up, buddy? What should we do? What should we do? I guess we should maybe we'll go through the neighbor comments. I'm thinking the neighbor comments, because like I usually do like neighbor comments at the end of the neighbor videos, but like those episodes are getting way too long and nobody was really watching, or there were, I mean, I'm sure most of the dudes that are here watch all the way through the episodes, but most people just give up and they don't watch the whole thing. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Oh, Revis is asking how the monster truck is. Right there. It's doing pretty good. Actually, I got something in the mail today. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but these are front axles. Front stock axles. You guys can guess what I'm doing to the back axle. That's gonna be, I mean, I couldn't run it without it being a full out monster truck, you know? Like you can't run a monster truck with only two wheels that steer. Like that's just not a monster truck, right? That's just a brodozer. Let's be real. Let's be real about that. Oh, and Simply RC sees this. Yes. Yes. I pre-ordered that from Banggood, and they banged me really good. Because they sold out my pre-order. I don't know what company makes you pre-order something and then sells out their stock, but that's what they did. That's what they did to me. So never again am I gonna deal with Banggood. They go in dry. They go in dry, and then that's what happens. Anyway, let's do these comments. Yes, Extreme Scale Performance. If you guys don't know this dude, he does really cool videos. He like scale crawler stuff, but really scale stuff, and it's pretty awesome. And he says, "Fire me up." Yes, buddy, fire me up. That's right. What else we got? Oh, I should hit play because it's got the it's got the neighbor burning out there. What Scale Addiction says, loves the brake idea, man. For the headlights, you can also print the headlights. Yeah, actually, Scale. If you don't know Scale Addiction, go check him out. He has been printing some really cool bodies that he's been designing in SketchUp, and he does an amazing job. The Corvette that he made is just beautiful, and if you look real close, you can see his headlights and the motor in the back of that Corvette is printed on a piece of paper, and it's just stuck in there, and it just looks perfect. It just looks freaking perfect. I'm taking a swig. Cheers. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else we got here? I should probably make this bigger so I can actually read it. Dang. Let's see here. Noah, when you're doing burnouts, use those rubber tires so you get genuine smoke. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen. If I use genuine tires, then I feel like the front is just gonna push. Like, I can lock those tires really firm, but those front tires are just gonna push forward, and I don't want that to happen. So the plastic drift tires in the back are okay. I'm using HPI ones, and they have a tread on them, and I burned it out over here, and it was actually spitting out plastic. So maybe if I get them hot enough, maybe if those smoke bombs start melting some stuff, we might get quite the show. We might get quite the show. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for, right? Drift Craze, cheers to beers, buddy. Let's see. Okay, let's get to another dude. 3 weeks, 1 million hours of bodywork, sanding, filling, sanding, and more filling. It's done. Hell yeah, brother. We feel the pain you went through. That's Revis. Revis is here. What up, buddy? Unfortunately, it's still primer. It still has some of the crappy, like, spots. I don't know if you see any of the real close-ups in the last video. You can kind of see the front is still just all like 3D printing, like typography. You know, it's got that like rough finish, and it's just gonna take a bunch of time. I feel like white really hides a lot of crimes. So I'm thinking that, like, maybe who cares, and just like there's gonna be a point where like perfection is the enemy of good enough, and I'm just gonna have to spray it because who cares, man? It's neighbor. The thing might end in a pool of plastic. It might be caught on fire. I don't know. It all depends on those smoke bombs. But if it does, it's gonna make for a really good show. If it does, I'm gonna cry a little bit inside, but really, I don't care. Like, I don't have that much room in here for more RCs, so whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is what it is. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Come on, here we go. Mob Rico? Even primer gray, she looks way better. I can see the time sanding paid off. Can't wait to see the smoke fly. Keep up the hard work. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you dudes a lot. You guys are the best. Eric Molly Jr. This thing needs to be in the burnout pad doing a burnout at the side of the real neighbor. Could you just imagine this little tiny little car like being around a 900 horsepower 4-ton Crown Victoria? I can't. I sure can't. Man, that'd make me nervous. But I would do it. Let's do it. Let's rock. Let's do it. 10 Scale Garage taking credit for naming Tall Can Tuesday. Yes. Take all the credit, buddy. It was you that did it. It is now called Tall Can Tuesdays, and cheers to beers. What up? What up? All right, there's not a lot of these guys. I feel bad because this is kind of slow going. So maybe we'll stop this soon and we'll come back to it. Slash for Freedom. This is dope build. This is a dope build. I hope he recreates other Cletus of Cletus's cars in the future. I can't read, apparently. Maybe I shouldn't have had that beer before the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I think for the next few, I'm going to be doing what I want. And I think I'm going to end up bringing back the E30 touring wagon. That needs to be finished. That needs to get drifted at the track if it ever opens. Right now it is closed because of the virus that shall not be named. Which is kind of sad because I really, really miss drifting the D5. I'm looking at it right now. Man, God, I miss it. The track. It's like a Zen experience. You go and you just lose your mind in the slides, the door-to-doors, right? Home track, Aiden's saying home track build. I have hardwood floors in here and a girlfriend. So this is, I mean, they're not my hardwood floors, which I feel like that even makes it worse. Cause like, you know, I don't want to lose my deposit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, hopefully in the future, I'll own my own no, it's not gonna happen. What am I saying? What am I saying? Not right now. It's never gonna happen, guys. I'm never gonna own a house. Kevin C says, I wonder if Cletus has seen this yet. If not, someone should show him for sure. I think Troy, like the actual fabricator of most of Cletus's cages and that rear bumper, he's offered to let him know for me, but I told him, I was like, you know what, maybe wait until there's something to see, because like the first 3 episodes was all like gathering like ideas from you dudes and like trying to figure out what the build was gonna be, and there was really like there's no payoff in those videos, you know. The only payoff is me stealing Cletus's videos, you know what I mean? So like, man, you know, I don't know. I hope he sees it. I don't care if he gives me a shout out. I feel like he's a busy dude, and like, you know what, you know, it is what it is. But whatever. Let's go to the next one. Hell yeah, brother, she's coming along amazing. Keep it up, bud. Coolest build fan right now. You need a Morty character on there once in a while. Haha, Morty character thumbnail. You got it. You got it, dude. Chooch. All right, let's see here. North Coast RC says, keep it humble. How about keep it lit and do it for K-pop? Nice. Thanks, North Coast RC. I know he's not here right now, but he's probably watching tomorrow morning. So what up? What up? Oh, man, those wheels are spot on. Yeah, you know how hard it is to find Steelies that look like Crown Victoria Steelies? It's impossible. They have like this weird curve. I don't want to 3D print them because that's just like a whole other headache. But I kind of feel like these ones are kind of spot on. Like, not spot on, they're close enough. And I've already designed the cap, the little Ford chrome cap that's going to go on there. And those wheels obviously won't be staying white. They're going to be black, right? They're going to be black. So, anyway, let's move on, because like I don't want to do too many of these comments. And you know, I just, you know, I don't want to do that. So yeah, so let's see. What's up? Empire RC, what are you saying? Hey, it's 5th scale stuff ever coming back to the channel? Yes, there's something in the mail, and it's glorious, and you better stay subbed. I think I lost 200 subs in the last 3 days, which is funny. I don't know why. It's just like weird. It's been like, I've been stagnant. I've been doing more videos, losing subscribers like mad. Who cares? The you can see there, that's an MCD there. From Cardinal Racing, my buddy at Cardinal Racing, Har, he is sending me something in the mail, and it's coming. It's coming. Like it's left Vancouver like the other day, and my God, is it gonna blow your mind? I don't want to ruin it though, because it's just like, it's not even gonna fit in here. All right, so yes, 5th scale stuff is coming back, and it's gonna be epic, and it's also gonna be sass. It's gonna be sass, guys. I don't want to say scale as beep, because I don't want to get demonetized. So let's just call it sass. Let's call it sassiness. It's gonna be sass. Sass. Yes. Bo, yo, what up? 10 scale garage. Really? Do you think so? Ah, man. Yeah, Adam Savage. Love that dude. If you guys don't watch Tested, you should. If you're a model maker, you should. That guy's just a wealth of knowledge. He will help you be a better model maker. And man, yeah, I would love to meet that guy one day. Wicked, what's up? Let's see what we got here. Yes. Sully knows exactly what I'm talking about. Scale Addiction knows, because we've been chatting. So he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna move on. Does he, Joseph? Man. You should try to build Leroy or Ruby next. I think they would be, I don't want to say easy, but it would probably be simple. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to do the same dude. Like, if I'm gonna do another like YouTube car, it's probably not gonna be Cletus right away. Cause like, why? Like, why just like put yourself in this one spot, and then everybody's only gonna want to see one type of thing? Like, I was actually thinking of doing Bully, because I thought Bully would be pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever watch PFI, but like they have this like front engine Civic that's front wheel drive, and it's got this like tray and these giant burnout tires, and you know, I thought it would be really cool. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I've got a bunch of builds coming. So one of them is the D12 there. Another is the E30 wagon. I also have a Ford. I don't know why I keep going back to Fords. But I have, what's that? What's the Ken Block Ford, the old one from the 80s? Oh, God, why am I blanking? The 200? Oh, gosh, what is it called? Anyway, maybe you guys will tell me. That was the plan, John. That was the plan. But it's, yeah, everybody's doing it now. So now I'm like, should I make an F1 Kai truck? Should I like take an F1 RC and the Kai truck and put it together and kind of make a cool thing? Anyway, I'll come back to that later, but it's not the yeah, I think it's a Cosworth. No, it's why am I blanking? Something 200. Anyway, RS 200. Yes, K9, you saved me. Yes, I have that one. It's a small body though, so it's like one of those M chassis ones. The wheelbase is very small. So I do have a chassis for it, but I also bought another D5, so D5 is coming in the mail, and I'm thinking of actually taking that and just like ditching the chassis, like the upper and the lower deck, and just tossing it, and then building something in between. But we'll get to that later too. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show you dudes about future things and just inspirations of mine, and I think you guys are gonna dig it. You're gonna dig it. No, it wasn't the Cosworth, buddy. It's the RS 200. Yeah. Let's see here. You ever made a mud trucks or show truck? No, I haven't, but I just don't like, I mean, this dude right here is gonna do some backflips. When I'm done with this thing, it's gonna be flipping around. So that's gonna be fun. And then maybe once I like feel that I've got like a full-out monster show of wicked video, then maybe I'll switch those tires to those pizza cutter mud truck tires, and then maybe we'll go bogging. I don't know. But dude, Bo, I wish. But right now, we are on lockdown, so we cannot hang out, and I just don't want to be responsible for putting certain fines on certain owners by just being irresponsible and trying to force that thing to happen. So let's hope that when it does open up somewhere later on in December, I will be there. I will be there with my camera, and I'll be running behind some cars, tandeming. I promise. It will happen. It will happen. And there will be more of those, because those are just easier to produce, and they're, you know, there's no like engineering involved in making those videos. It's just strictly editing, and that's kind of awesome, right? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff. All right, so I found this video a while ago. I mean, probably 5 years ago, and it gave me a boner. Let's be real. It was quite awesome, and I can't find any information about this except for this one video. And in the video, it links to this dude's blog, right? And this is the dude's blog. This is it. I can't read Japanese, dudes. I don't even know. I've tried to like figure out how to get in there, and what have you, and no such luck. But this is the body. Okay, so this is the car, right? You can see it is 100% custom made. It's got some kind of aluminum frame rails. It's got, it's totally built itself. Like even the hubs are built. It looks like McPherson style front suspension. So it's got the shock and the spring are attached to the hub, the front hub. And you can kind of see everything's kind of made out of metal or whatever. And it is front engine, which is pretty weird. And well, I mean, not weird, but that's, I guess, what was happening at the time 5 years ago. Look at the mad stance on that. I don't know if I would go like that hard, but it looks really good. Here's an example of the diff. This is the rear diff. You can kind of see this isn't even 3D printed. This looks kind of vacuum formed, or maybe it was even formed by hand somehow. I don't know, but it all looks really functional. You know, like everything looks really functional. That's the chassis there, and look, you can see here's the you know the gear reduction on the motor before it goes to this really crude rear axle. But here, let's watch this for a second. Like, look how sick is that? How sick is that? This is 100% custom build, you know, 100% custom built chassis, and I kind of want to do that. I really want to get into building this kind of stuff. This is my jam. This is the stuff that I dream about making. You know what I mean? Right? Sethics, right? Isn't that awesome? It's freaking great. Jeremy, I know. Revis. Nah. Yeah, well, I mean, if it's not your bag, it's not your bag. Oh, man, he's got... I mean, I get it. It's not... Okay, just think less about how much camber he has, all right? And how it's probably supposed to be on a Civic scraping along on the highway. Forget that. Just, like, look at everything else. Everything else, right? It's a great video. Yes. Justin agreed. We all do. John, you're right. Yes. Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, I don't know if it's going to be, like, it's not even knowing it. It's, like, having the facilities to be able to do it. You know, like what do? Do you go find a Bridgeport mill from like, World War II era, or, like, the 50s and 60s, and get somebody to deliver it to your concrete floored you know, garage that I don't have? You know what I mean? Or get a lathe, or get one of those cheap lathes and then spend like a month trying to tweak it. Yeah, it looks a bit fast. It's on carpet too, right? Carpet's like a bit of a weird drifting surface, right? You have to go fast for carpet, really. Like, otherwise it's like super difficult. I mean, I'm sure this would look a lot different if they were on a smooth surface. Make spaces, brother. I know, dude. I know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Drift craze. K-pop, this is the type of build that I'm waiting for you to do instead of making it so heavy with all those noise-making gadgets. Yes. Yeah. Drift craze, I'm with you 100%. And it's kind of the reason why I stopped making the E30. Like, I kind of stopped making the E30 because, like, I just started looking at it and I was like, what else am I going to freaking stick on here? You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not even looking for stuff to build. I've got all this stuff that I'm going to build. And anyway, so let's look at other forms of inspiration from me. There's a few other things that have been tickling the brain a little bit lately. And one of those things is this crazy Helix. Helix? Yeah. No. This Yoda. It's a Toyota. It's a Toyota. I mean, there's no way you guys haven't seen these videos. You guys are... oh, there's audio. Let me turn it down a little bit. Alright, so this looks just like a regular old dumped... Right? Regular dumped mini truck, right? It just looks like a Helix. Yeah, it is a Helix. It just looks like it's stance worked, you know. It looks like it's gonna have a hard time going over speed bumps and stuff. But my God, is this thing built? Man, is this thing built? This is just like eye candy for anybody into building anything, into designing anything. It's glorious. It's glorious. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the photos. All right, so this is a 100% caged drift truck, right? It's 100% caged. It's built from the ground up. It even has pneumatic lifts on each of the 4 corners. It's got a system, you hit a button and the whole thing lifts itself up off the ground so you can change the tires. Like, you don't need a jack, you just hit a button and lifts it up. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah. Hold on, I've got more. There's more. So that's what the thing looks like, right? This thing is insane. It's insane. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I've got nothing to say about it. But it's just glorious. And this is the kind of thing that I want to build, right? I want to be able to build, like, I want to build a drift car, RC drift car that's a tube chassis through and through. And I want it to be light. I want it to drift well. And I don't want it to break apart if somebody taps it with another car. Like, you gotta be able to remove the body panels. You gotta be able to just, like, take it all apart and drift it naked, or just throw the cab on, or just throw the, you know, the bumper and the bed can come off, that kind of stuff. Like, and I don't know if it's gonna be a pickup truck. It might be a pickup truck. I don't know. There is another, I'll show you guys in a bit. There is a BMW drift car that's all tube. I think it's in Australia. The thing about, maybe this is probably why, I think these guys are either in New Zealand or in Australia. And I think in order to modify cars, they have to be considered a kit car. So what these guys end up doing is they just take the body panels off, build a completely ground up race car, and then they put the panels back on because it's the only way they can do it legally. But you can see this dude is a bit OCD, and you can see he, like, laid it all out. This is knolling, right? This is what we were talking about last week with knolling. But let me just show some of the stuff they're doing, because, like, it's ridiculous. This thing is just glorious. And he can set it up for traction track days. So he's like, it's not only a drift car, this is like a full-out race car. Yeah, he's basically sitting on the ground, for sure. For sure. You can see how low his head is, too. Yeah, and drives it with just the tube. Yeah, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I had that one up. Hey, man. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know if it, like, I don't know if I'm gonna build it out of metal. Like, it's probably gonna end up being 3D printed. I mean, I have this project, right? And this is a 3D printed RC body, and it's stiff as hell. Like, this thing, if this works, then I can do the whole thing 3D printed. You know what I mean? And this is PLA. This isn't even a PTEG, which would be even stiffer. But yeah, if this works, I can do everything plastic. Which I mean, in terms of like RC, plastic is better, right, than metal. But the 5th scale thing I'm doing, yeah, I'm whipping out my MIG welder for that one. Hint, hint. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's you're probably talking about that one. I mean, you have to buy that one. That's a $20 download. But he has a couple of them. Like this is the first one. He has another one that's a solid rear wheel axle, and it's like a AE 86, and it's designed a little bit more like the Corolla. So that's super cool. Super cool. Anyway, how awesome is that? Like, my God. Come on. This it's just mental. Man, so that's inspiration right there. Right? Straight up crazy inspiration. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Drift craze. That's the goal, is to make functional functional SAS builds. Less heavy tankers. That's the idea anyway. All right, what else can we do? Oh man, I'm like going through this really quick. Jesus. How is everybody doing? How are you guys? You know what? It probably is. Yeah, right? I know. I saw this and I'm like, I have to, you know, I can't build one in real, I can't build a real one, so I may as well make a model. I don't know. Although, why doesn't RC four-wheel, no, what's the, it is RC four-wheel drive. That company, they don't make this Yoda. They only make the older one, right? They don't have the like early 90s Helix, which sucks, because it would be great if they had like a plastic hard body already made of this car. Does anybody know if they have a Lexan of this car, like a Lexan body? Not that I want to recreate. Maybe I do want to recreate this thing. I don't know. Cheers. Yeah, man. Let's do it, man. I'm in. Yes. What do you mean, like real life stuff? Oh wait, how old are you, Liam? Cause you know, you can dream big, cause you've got a whole lot of years ahead of you. If I were you, I would learn how to 3D model, cause that's free. and save your pennies, whatever, man. You can do it. You probably live at home, man. You don't have rent yet. Let's see who is. Oh, Nash is late. Yip yip. What up? What up, Nash? Yes, Edward RC. I'm pretty sure you are part of wplrc.com, and you sell these, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, 3D modeling is fun. Yeah, says the king of SketchUp. I don't even know how. I'm assuming because you have like also have the actual real version of SketchUp. I've been using the band-aided free one for makers. Not that that's not 100% skill is involved in making bodies, and you got it, Scale Addiction. I just make squares. I make like rectangles and other rectangles that come off of rectangles, and then sometimes I like bevel the edges. That's what I do. I'm not like putting pictures with 3-dimensional and then like tracing. Oh, geez, beer. Tracing out the outlines in 3-dimensionally, and then pulling out the axes. Man, that's a whole other freaking mess of skill that I'm not even close to mastering. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sully, man. You getting shouted out. I will. I will write that down. 3D Magic Mike. Thanks, Andrew. Oh, God, I'm itchy. Thanks, Andrew. I'll check them out for sure. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, everything lately has been coming over slow boat. You know what? I'm in Canada, and even the stuff in the States. Like, I just got... oh. I just got the BEC for Neighbor on Monday. And this thing took 2 weeks, and it was, like, in, like, Illinois. Like, why did it... Like, I could have walked it here faster. I don't understand what's happening with USPS, but, like, maybe it's the vid. Maybe it's the virus that shall not be named that is seriously messing with stuff. But, like, this shouldn't have taken that long to get here. Like, the first burnout, burnout for the Scale Drift, for the Neighbor project would have had the active suspension kit on, hadn't it been for this being stuck in the, in the mail. Yeah, it's the Rona. Ooh, I shouldn't have said it. Shh. Shh. Let's see. Yes, buddy. I know. Not enough people do pickup trucks. There's like no pickup trucks at the track. It's got to happen for sure. The weird thing though is that all the new chassis, they all have the engines like really high up and over the rear axle. And yeah, and so you got like, you don't get, you know, it might stick out into the bed, that big motor, which wouldn't look that great. But yeah. Or if you're talking about squares on squares and on squares on squares, I went to art school, man, for a couple of years. That's how you do 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional design. Like that's how you figure draw. That's how you like you block out the objects. That's how you draw photorealistically, right? You put everything in cubes and then you create cylinders and you pull, push and pull. Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Okay, let's get something else going. What else we got? What else we got? Oh man, did I really go through everything? There's no way. Where's my cool photos? Oh man. Cool pics. There it is. All right. Let me get these things out. So this is just stuff that I've been collecting over the week of cool things that I've been looking at, and lately I've had this like idea of like mashing. Well, I haven't had an idea. I've been stumbling on people who've had this idea, and it's been making me kind of think about other projects, like maybe the D12. I don't know. It just depends if I'm gonna go the Hoonigan route or if I'm gonna end up mashing it with F1 car, because I kind of feel like a Kai F1 truck would be kind of cool. And as you can see here, like, what is that? Like is this another Ford? I don't know why it's always Ford. Anyway, so this is what I've got. So I've got the M4 Secura 4-wheel drive mini chassis, and I've got the D12, courtesy of WPL-RC.com. These things are cheap, and they are, I would say, very much hobby grade. They are amazing out of the box. Maybe next live I'll be unboxing one, and you guys can see what's in the box, and we can kind of toy around with it on the live stream. But this is a quality RC car, and it's not that expensive. But yeah, this is gonna definitely happen soon. And of course, you can see is people are already modding the hell out of them, and they're doing really cool things with them. So, you know, and then this like whenever I see this is the F-150. This is the F-150. It's obviously a rendering. This doesn't exist in real life. But something about these Raptor bodies, this particular generation, just is just awesome. I love the design of this truck. And it mashed up with an F1 car is just glorious, right? Just glorious. Glorious. It's not real. Let's be real, it's not real. I think there's this one dude that does like really photorealistic renderings of crazy cars. This is the only photo I could ever find of it. A Craptor. Ha. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it's all, it's all depends on your opinion, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. So these guys are making the 4-wheel drive version of the D12, making it kind of like Jimmy Oaks style, right? Lift it. Hey, Pete. Hey, Pete. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to stay away from Siren because it's like not like you gotta really fuse it together, and then I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that if I'm gonna bring it to the track, it's gonna end up like falling apart. But no, I have not seen it. I would use the internet, but I worry that it's gonna damage my stream. So I'm just gonna write it down and Sinformant. I'll if I think it's cool, I'll show it off next episode or whatever. Later, buddy. Later, buddy. Yeah, I see what you did there. Have a good sleepy poo. Right, what's up? Yeah. Right, yeah. So I'm assuming that's the dude, right? Right. Hopefully I can get the, yeah. That's another thing. I don't know if you guys, oh man, Bamzi Works or something. There's this like Swedish dude that has like a 700 horsepower Volvo, and it's insane. It's insane, and he has like a cool YouTube channel if you're okay with reading subtitles because it's all in Swedish. Yeah. Oh, it's in the can tonight. You mean what is it? Woodhouse. It's the local brewery. It's delicious. It is a lager, and it's got to be my favorite beer. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. All right, wicked. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going because there's more photos. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like it. I like it. I think it's very futuristic. It's like what the Tesla truck should have been, but whatever. Oh, right. This is just me laughing because this is like a funny one. There's no way that's real, man. There's no way that drives. It's probably made of paper mache. Yeah. This is just me. I don't know. I guess it's the front of the cars. The front of the F-150s, the Raptors are cool. I don't know why I like these so much. And then more of the same. I'm assuming these are straight up renderings. Yeah, straight up renderings. I got to do a drift pickup truck, man. It's got to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. No, I've never had a slushy beer, except that one time I used dry ice in my cooler. That froze a few of them solid, and some of them ended up being a bit slushy. But whatever, it's all good. Nice, nice. All right, wicked. All right, should we do a giveaway? I kind of feel like we should do a giveaway. What are you guys thinking? Yeah. I am not a fan of Bees for Build, but I am definitely a fan of the dude that did the rendering for the off-road Lambo or whatever. But yeah, Bees for Build, man. That guy builds cars with duct tape, and then you never see them drive again, eh? Like it just like he pastes them together with tape, and then he like does one shot of them. It drives down the road, and then you never see it again. Just like his boat. You are never going to see that boat again. Anyway, I'm going to stop shit-talking Bees for Build, but my God, man. There's, like, the Goon Squad does an amazing job. Not Bees for Build. That guy just, like, it's not good. Oh, yes. Right. Giveaway. Yeah. Yeah, these ones, yeah. No, I know. It's more of a funny thing. I'm not being super serious. I just think it's cool that they're like mashing up like the F1 huge fat, wheels with the like, control arms sticking out and the big wing and the big front wing or whatever. But yeah, you're right. Let's get this thing out of here. All right, so let's do a giveaway, shall we? How many people on here have 3D printers? Do you guys 3D printing yet or what? Because we're gonna do a giveaway of an STL, and I'm gonna send a couple of links out to a few people, and they're gonna get this STL and they can print it for their rides. No, I wish. John doesn't. Dude, they're $200 right now. The Ender 3 Pro, Christmas pricing. The Ender 3 Pro. It's $200 freaking dollars. It's so cheap. Oh, nice. All right, Bram. Looks like let's see here. All right, Warman's got one, right? Oh, Bo has got one at work. So I mean, I don't know if you can tie up a printer for like 9 hours or whatever. Riley's got one. All right. Oh man, Clint's gonna have one by Christmas. All right, wicked. Sounds good. Monster Parts, what's up, buddy? You made it just in time. You made it just in time for the giveaway. All right, so let me just, before we get to this, let's talk a little bit about Scale Addiction. All right, so Scale Addiction. Scale Addiction, I talk about it a lot because I would consider him a friend, and he does like cool work, right? Like he's been doing this Corvette build, and it's turned out incredibly amazing. This is before he printed out those lights. Here they are. You can see that these are actually printed lights on paper, and then at the cutout, and then they are, you know, placed in their spots, and it just looks really good. Same with the motor. You can kind of see the perspective. The perspective is a little off, but it doesn't matter. You can't really. It fools the eye really well. That is just a flat piece of like card with a printed motor on it. Like that looks really amazing. You can see there. Let's see. He's also made this. This is actually on Thingiverse. You can actually download. So if you go check out Scale Addiction on Thingiverse, or don't forget to sub up to his channel. He just dropped a video today. He's got a bunch of really cool projects. The tank one is probably one of my favorites. He's got one, this like tool track tank that he completely custom built that runs really fast. It's quite an impressive thing to see. Anyway, so what we're giving away is this. Yes, that's right. He has made a fully functioning lift, a motorized lift, guys. How sick is that? So I'm giving away this. Well, he's giving away through me this STL, and you just need 2 servos. You have to modify them. You have to go check out his video. You got to go subscribe to him, and it shows you how to actually get this thing to function. He even made the stickers. It is quite scale, and it looks dope. And if you've got a scale garage, this would be the ultimate edition. This would be the ultimate edition, right? How awesome is that? But you gotta have a 3D printer, right? Because what are you gonna do with the STL files? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but how awesome is that? Let's see what you guys are saying. Damn, that's sick, right? Let's see, Scale Addiction, of course, love your stuff. Yeah, man. Right? Sethix, you got it, man. Riley, right? Sass. Oh my days. Oh wait, it went black. All right, there we go. There we go. Right? Right, General Hobbies? What's up, by the way? 10 scale garage. What's... I thought you were going to bed. I don't know who went to bed. I can't even remember. Oh no, that was simply RC. Yeah, unreal. Yeah, totally. Alan, you got it. Yeah, I made one too, but it doesn't go up and down. Like, it doesn't have a worm gear. And Scale Addiction also designed it so that you don't really need supports. So this whole thing is printed without supports, which supports can be a huge pain in the ass. So it's kind of awesome when you get things designed specifically to use less material and also, you know, print clean because they're stacked properly, right? Oh. Yeah, who needs to go to bed? Wait. Who needs to go to bed? Eric, man. Obviously not you, man. I don't think I'm drinking enough beer, dudes. I'm still on my first beer. Delicious. It's delicious. Sethix. Oh, man. 3 a.m. Buddy, thanks for hanging out. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what Scale Addiction is about. So yeah, dudes, the link to his YouTube channel is in the description of this video. You guys can go check him out and give him a sub. If you could, that would be awesome. It'd be great to sort of give a shout out to him and get you guys to at least give him some love or whatever. That would be great. But what up JD? But yeah, okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna send you these files? I think, you know what, guys? Anybody who has the 3D printer in this live stream, this is what you're gonna have to do. One, you're gonna have to subscribe to Scale Addiction, and two, you're gonna have to come and message me on Instagram. Message me on Instagram, and I will send you a Google Drive link with all of the files needed to print this out. That's what you're gonna have to do. That's what you're gonna have to do. All right, so I mean, I'm leaving this up to you guys. I will send the link to whoever messages me on Instagram, and I might check to see if you're subscribed to Scale Addiction as well. So you got to do those two things: subscribe to Scale Addiction and message me on Insta, and I will send you the Drive link. It will be tomorrow because I got to set it up. But yes, message me, and the link will be sent through tomorrow. I don't know if you saw that RC car. Wait, where is it? Maybe I don't have it here. Where's it? BG videos. One of the dudes at my local track says has a sticker on his windshield that says "Eat funnel cakes." I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Well, do you have a... Yo, Gameplays, do you have a 3D printer? Yes, buddy. K9, man. I'm already talking to you on Insta. I'll send you that link for sure. All right, guys. Wicked. I mean, you might, if you want, you can just make an account, and then I'll send you the link, and then you can delete your account. I don't know if you're cool with that, but it's like the only way that I can like message you dudes. YouTube got rid of the chat functions for users, and it's kind of difficult to communicate with you guys like personally or whatever. Yes. Yeah, soon, man. Soon. I hope so. Because this whole locked inside my house thing is getting super tired, man. Yes, buddy. Appreciate it, buddy. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are all jumping on this. I'll send it through as soon as I can. Yeah, man. Just do what you can, and it's just the easiest way for me, just to one spot, and I can just send it all through. But yeah. Also, I mean, if you guys can go thank Scale Addiction as well, eh? Like, let them know you're down, or when you print it, you know, if you throw it up on Instagram when it's printed, don't forget to like tag him in the post so that he can see how many of you dudes are actually making it. It also comes with the stickers to print out the stickers as well. So so man, how awesome is that? How awesome is that? Later, Nash. Oh. Later, Nash. Later, buddy. Wait, what did I do? Brendan. Dude. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. There's so much stuff in the plate right now, but it just depends on with who and what the challenge is. Because, yeah. Monster Parts Getting Doors. Yeah, well, this is just me running around. This is me just running around with my camera. I probably look like a total doofus when I'm doing it, because I'm like trying not to like obstruct the view of the drivers, and like stick in this pole like right in there, you know. But yeah, maybe I should talk about this a little bit. All right, so just a heads up. This is the DJI Osmo Action Camera, and this camera far exceeds GoPro's image stabilization. I don't care if you've got the Hero 9, I don't care if you got the Hero 8, I don't care about that. It does not stabilize as well as this camera. This is the camera, if you're shooting RC, to get. This is also an action camera, so you gotta understand it. Oh man, itchy nose. It is a close-up camera. It is a crazy wide-angle camera. So the people that stick these on their remotes and get the same shot as they follow the car around, No, that's not what you do to get good footage, right? You don't do that. You get one of these, you put it on a extending pole, right? And you turn image stabilization on, and you just jam this as close as you can to the action. That's what you do. That's how you get these amazing shots right here. Right? So just a heads up. This I think this is on sale. I don't know, Black Friday, it was $100 off. So if you're in the US, which I'm assuming most of you are, this is like a $250 action camera. This is almost half the price of a Hero 9. And it is definitely better, and I'll tell you why it's better. The Hero stabilization stabilizes on a center point. So everything that shakes is on a center point. This thing does it in 3 dimensions. So the way this stabilizes in camera is that it can tilt 5 axes, right? So 3 axes up and down like the GoPro does, but then it can also like move its perspective within the image, which I believe that is why this is so freaking good. And if you look at Nezo's onboard shot, you can see when the car shakes, the camera's attached to the car, so the camera is shaking with the car, and so you can really kind of see what it's doing in order to keep things stable. If there was a GoPro on this car, this would be so shaky you would hate your life. You would be like, this is the ugliest shot I've ever seen. And yeah, this is what you do. This is what you do. Yes, America. Yes, do it, man. I'm telling you. Well, I'm telling you, that's the one to get. That's just the one to get. That's the one to get. You can see what it's doing. Like the camera mount on this car is on a Lexan body. It's glued to a Lexan body. This Lexan body is like like a millimeter thick. This whole camera is doing this. And it's keeping things extremely, extremely stable. And the thing with the GoPro, if you did this with the GoPro, is the whole background would adjust. The horizon would adjust, and you would still see the shake, especially micro vibrations, right? Yeah, it's already Tuesday. Dude, this is week 24 since the beginning of the virus that shall not be named. This is the week 24 of me working from home, man. I'm working in my studio, guys. Do you know how awful that is when you have to work where you make stuff? It's awful. It's awful, man. Well, I'm assuming what they put on Formula D cars is quite similar. In fact, I bet you they're probably in cahoots with either GoPro or DJI in order to make the stabilization. But also, you can't really compare 1-to-1 scale cars because 1-to-1 scale cars have mass. They are much heavier than these models, so their vibrations are actually much easier to deal with. Like with RC cars, I don't know if you've seen like the old action cams on RC cars where everything's jello and it's just shaking around. It's just the vibrations are much more fine. The frequency is just very, very short, you know? Yes. All right, let's see here. Looks amazing, but I've seen footage from H9 off of isn't bad either. I don't know. This is my experience in terms of, I've got probably 15 action cameras. I've got faux pros out the wazoo. I've bought every single budget action camera I could find, and they all suck. And especially, I'll tell you also the faux pros in particular, it's the menus that are the worst. It's the menus, and then also they don't even have the right frame rates. That's a big one. If you got time drift in your videos, my God, no, never again, never again, never again. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. If you check out a bunch of my videos a long time ago, I actually made my own brushless gimbal for my action camera. This is for the Hero 4 before image stabilization was a thing, and I would dig it out, but I would have to get under there, and like it would be like a lot of noise to just try to get it out of there. A good starter drift RC. I think I mentioned this last live stream. What you need to do is you need to go to your local track and you need to ask if people are selling their chassis. And what you want to do is you want to find one that has been tuned for where you're going to drift it. And if you find a used one, you'll get it half price of the new one, and you won't be spending all this money on all this stuff, and then all of a sudden you realize you don't like it, and then you just put it on a shelf forever. That's not what you want to do. You want to find one that works. I can give you I can tell you to get the D5, Secura D5. It's $80 right now at RC Mart for the chassis. It is the cheapest one, but you still have to set it up. So you're still gonna have to find somebody that knows what they're doing, because stumbling on a good setup is impossible. Anyway, I sound like a broken record. Go to a track, get advice from somebody who you're gonna be drifting with, and that is the best advice I can give you. Period. Oh yeah, man, it worked well. I'm gonna bring it out one day. I'm gonna end up making a camera car specifically for the track, because I want to be able to, I want it to also turn so that when you're sideways it's pointing forward. That, and I also ordered a bunch of small cameras that aren't going to be very good quality, but I want to magnetically attach them to the Lexan, and I want them to be super light. So there's 2 of those coming. That's coming. That's probably 2021 content that I'm talking about, but it's in the mail. It's on the slow boat. It's getting rowed over here across the Pacific right now. Yeah, no, I don't know about MST. Like, I have one over there, and I think the really cheap MSTs, I don't know if it's the RMX, but the really cheap ones don't have anything adjustable, right? So you know, out of the box, they might drift, but you're not going to be able to adjust anything. So that's kind of why I don't recommend it. I would go to the track you're gonna drift and see what they stock, because you're also gonna want spare parts. You're also gonna want to be able to fix your things, so you don't have to wait months for the rowboat to bring you parts. So yeah, again, I'm telling you. Let's see here. Speaking of seeing it drive once and never seeing again, what happened to the RX-7 scale drift project? Which one? The old, yeah, the old one. Oh god. You mean this one? Hold on, the bodies. Oh, it's so dusty. I don't even think it's. Oh, it's not on properly. You want to talk about heavy? This thing is freaking heavy. But it also, the doors opened and the lights opened. But the doors were cool. It was cool when it was drifting, the door would open. This is what started it all, man. This is what got people into my channel, really. Like, I was doing only 5th scale racing videos at the time, and my parents are moving out of their house and like moving into a small condo, and they were just like, hey man, you better pick up all your crap or we're gonna throw it in the dumpster we ordered. So I found this thing, and it was just a toy, and I made it into like a drift car, which is pretty cool. But this thing's got to be like 3 pounds, 4 pounds maybe. I'm thinking 4 pounds. This thing's got to be pretty heavy, man. But yeah. Also, like, I think this one's going a little old on me. Is it? Oh, it is. I like resin casted this one on this side, and I can't even tell which one it is. That's a good sign. I resin casted this little bumperette. The Lexan here, I mean, it's gotten a little cloudy, but I think it's just because it's dusty. But man, this is the hardest part of hard bodies. This is so hard to make. Really? Really? Oh, I guess D4. Okay. Yeah, get a D5, buddy. They're $80. Just get it, put all your electronics on it, and I'm telling you, you're going to be better off. That thing slides well. Yeah, he'd be thick. He's heavy, man. Yeah, on here, you mean? I don't even think this thing has that much suspension travel. Well, maybe a little bit. Not really. Here, I'll hold on. Let me turn this off. You know, if somebody had a STL for it, I'm not gonna spend months designing a minivan. But yeah, it would be cool to do the Odyssey for sure. Anyway, check this out. So you lift it up, pull it back. All right, so that's the chassis there. I put the ESC in the front because I thought it was cool. There's the chassis. Oh man, it's not even in focus. Oh, here we go. That's good. All right, so there's the chassis. All right, so then here's the body. It looks like one of the servos fell off. Yeah, one of the servos for the doors. Because the doors actually had a servo actuator and you could like open the door. Oh shit! Shoot. I didn't use Shugu. I didn't know about Shugu at the time, so this is all hot glued, and I'm assuming the temperature changes. The temperature changes just it be where it was, and the glue kind of shrank and expanded and shrank and expanded, and everything kind of fell apart. But I mean, maybe one day I'll resurrect this thing. I mean, maybe one day. Also, the cage is made of brass. So, I guess that's where most of the weight comes from. You know? Anyway, I'll put this away. Oh, yeah. How sweet is that? I mean, I like D5. But the D4 is what I had, so I'm going to go high motor mount, side rack. Yeah, I mean, you could... You know what? I have the D4. Actually, Neighbor is a D4, but it's the four-wheel drive D4, and I'm actually really surprised at the quality of plastic. The D5s they changed the plastic. The plastic is it's a lot softer on the D5. The D4 you can overspin those screws like so easily, but the D5 like you could retap that screw. It just is kind of malleable. It doesn't like to. It doesn't get so pissy. You know what I mean? And also, they got rid of a lot of weird things with the D5 got rid of a lot of weird things from the D4. A lot of parts are all one piece. The rear A-arms are one piece. Like, it's just, well, I don't know. You know what? To be honest, I'm talking a little bit out my butt. I have both of those chassis, but I don't have a lot of experience to even tell you why it's so much better, but it seems like at the track everyone's loving these D5s as a budget option. I mean, they're all on the Yokomas, but a lot of them have the D5 with the Yokomo YD2. You know what I mean? What up, Steve? How's it going? I hope you're still riding your bike. I'm not right now, but I really should get back on it. God damn. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't have much more to. I don't have much more to talk about right now. It's just like spitballing with you dudes. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I mean, wait. All right. Oh. A little Grolsch. Huh? Yeah. All right. Will, how's it hanging, dude? It's hanging, man. It's hanging. I mean, I'm hanging in there. It's crappy, you know. This time, this age we're in is pretty crappy. It's pretty crappy. Crappy times, man. It's crazy. Lots of division, lots of experts that aren't experts, and lots of misinformation, lots of craziness, and like it's stressful, and it's hard, man. It's hard. You know, when I was a kid, I always thought the internet would make just like give everybody a voice, and everybody would start to understand, you know, what the struggles people go through, and then now we have this, and it's anyway, I'm not going to get into any politics because this channel is not about politics, but the internet is monetizing your insecurities, and that is making everybody freaking crazy. That's all I'm going to say. Crazy time. Crazy time. All we gotta do, man, is stay together and, like, love each other. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, if there was one thing I can say is that, like, you just remember that everyone is stressed to the max. Everybody is just stressed. So just, like, keep that in mind. Like, that, like, just give everybody a little bit of leeway, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because, like, we're all human. We all are the same. We're all the freaking same. And, like... And it's tough to, like, shift perspectives right now. But fuck, man. Oh, bad word. Stress. It's just everyone's stressed out, and that's scary. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, of course it does. You're stuck in a box. Anyway. I'm with you a little bit until I have to do my job here. And then where I do my home building is where I'm working. And that makes things difficult because, like, you don't know when one stops and one begins. And it becomes really, really hard. Scale the weight. Dude, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll think about that. That's cool. I mean, I'm going to have to get those scales to, like, weigh out the wheels or whatever. And, like, do a scale, yeah. But you know what? Actually, I don't, like, what do you mean? Because, like, you got to remember, inertia is a weird thing. If you double the mass, you square the energy. So, like, if we scale things 1/10, then you got to do the math to figure out what the weight would be to create the same inertia. Like, you're not dividing things. You have to square them, you know? Like, when you increase, a car crashes at 10 kilometers an hour, if it crashes at 100 kilometers an hour, or no, actually, even just, if you double the speed, you gotta square the energy. So, like, it's weird. You can't just be like what, scale speed in what way? Scale weight in what way, I think. Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to figure it out. We'd have to figure out the math. Actually, yes. Have you guys ever seen this book before? Have you guys ever seen the Pocket Ref book? This thing, you can get it on Amazon. It's like $10, and it has every single, like, mathematical equation you could ever want. It's got like, there's a whole page on Pythagorean theorem, you know, on oblique triangle formulas, and then, you know, it's got knots, it's got everything. Like, if the internet goes down, I got you with the Pocket Ref guide. Yeah, I got everything. It's even got recycling marks, like what the recycling marks mean. Like, there's a whole chapter on fasteners, for God's sakes. Yeah, it's not only a Bible of math. This is like a Bible for engineers. This is what Mythbusters would reference. Every time the Mythbusters were like, "Oh, how far will the cannonball go?" Yeah, it's in here. It's in here. Pocket Ref guide. I'm telling you, this is another girlfriend present that is the reason why I'm with my girlfriend. Hands down. Sometimes I want to lock myself and cry with everything's going on, but what the heck, I just start building. Yeah, man. I've been trying my best to keep busy, and it's working. And hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And hopefully we only have to do this for a few more months, because it is killing me. What if you build a starter build kit and sell them to us, and we can all build them together online in your chat room? I mean, we could, but then I gotta do all that work. Why can't I just talk with you guys and Steve, it's a great idea. I'm just not that industrious. I think I would much rather just make flashy videos, you know? Like, I would rather do... Troll Cat Tuesday! Yeah. Yeah. It's the Pocket Ref. Here, I'll show it to you again. This is it. I don't know. I think this is the one that was made, printed by Lee Valley, but they're all over. They're all over Amazon. You can buy them. It's like everything. Dew point temperature chart. It's got like, dudes, everything. Weather map symbols. Like, when are we ever going to need weather map symbols? But, yeah, electrical guides, like everything. It even tells you how to stop, like, arterial bleeding. Which is look, hand signals for cranes. Crane hoisting. It tells you, like, what to, you know, you know what I'm saying? If only I didn't work Wednesdays, I'd join you with a cold brew. Yeah, I mean, I'm only gonna drink 2, right? So it's, I mean, maybe is this why I'm having trouble sleeping, or is it the vid? I should take a sip. Browns, yeah, yesterday's video. Yeah, man, thanks for watching, guys. I'm telling you, keep hemorrhaging those subscribers. I'm like losing subscribers. I think it's because I keep posting more and more videos, and they're being sent to old subscribers who totally forgot they subbed to me, and then they just like, who the hell is this guy? And just made my order. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, you will not regret it. It is a great book. It is a great reference book. This should be in everyone's bug out bag. I don't know if you guys have bug out bags, but like, this is it, man. This tells you everything. This, like, I'm pretty sure it even has like remedies for things. Anyway, whatever. Oh god, sedimentary rock classes? Come on. What is going on? Oh, there's all, okay, so this is all math. Anyway, I'm gonna stop looking at this thing. You could just like spend hours looking at this thing. Yeah, if you have a bug out bag, throw this in there, because this will tell you things that, you know, you need to know. And if you don't have the internet, you know, this is like the cumulative knowledge of like a lot of extremely important things in engineering. You know. Yeah, well, hold on, I'll show you. Alright, so this is my drift car. This is the D5, right? It comes with magnetic posts already. This is the back here. You can see I 3D printed this with the fan to keep it cold, but everything on the D5 chassis that's heavy is in this back section, and it makes drifting really easy. But that's what the chassis looks like, and with the body on, I mean, you can't really see anything. Yeah, boom. There it is. Boom. I haven't printed. I'm gonna actually call this thing Zero Fucks. I'm not gonna swear on here, but it's gonna say Zero FUK So that's what I'm calling my drift missile. I just haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. And by lazy, I mean I was working on Neighbor. Yeah, you think it's the mullet thing, eh? I think it's because maybe it's all the 5th scale dudes that subscribe to me because of the 5th scale racing, and I haven't done one in like years. Yeah. Another good Steam boss. Always get all the updates on things. Have a great night, boss. Later, K9. I'll send you those files. I do pre-18 living history. Cool. All right. I mean, that's cool. Sweet. What do we got here? What are you guys saying? We all get the times. We've got 3 projects. Dude, I have so many unfinished projects. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like looking at all of them. I've got a Yeti XL that I'm supposed to skip over water that I even have the parts for it. I just haven't done it yet. And I hate that thing. And then what else do I got? I got a crawler over there. Hobbywing sent me this like cool motor that has, it's the ESC and the motor in one, specifically for crawlers. And I haven't even done anything with it. Like, it's just sitting here. So I'm gonna put this over here. And yeah, just tons of stuff. I got my trials bike is hanging on the wall. I haven't ridden it in like a year. Man, it's just I haven't run the MCD in a year, which is crappy. I haven't even run this thing yet. But I mean, there's a reason, because that's going 4-wheel steer. But when, right? When is that gonna happen? Yeah, everything I have is a finished project. Welcome to my world, dudes. I'm there with you guys. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to dig it out. It's in a box. Yes, it's another one of those ones that weighs, you know, like 4 pounds or whatever. And it's too heavy to drift. Well, actually, somebody did drift it. I have a video of it drifting. But I can't even imagine how difficult it was to drift. That thing is just heavy as all hell. Oh, and then I have another. Yeah, I have 2 cream bodies. Maybe one day I'll figure something out. It's gonna happen. When I run out of things to do, I'm just gonna start revisiting or whatever. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of RC trailers because I don't think they ever really look right. They never look scale. They never really look great. Just I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Like, why am I trailering another RC? I don't know. Maybe if it was like a drift truck where you like drive up, but nah, why? I don't know. I don't know why. This is personal opinion. I know people are into it. I don't know why I'm not into it. Cage truck drift car. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna do definitely the next RC build that I'm gonna do is gonna be like a cage design, for sure. Like open cage. For sure. Didn't I freaking... Oh, I guess it's not in here. I'll show it to you guys next week. Yeah. Dude, I've got a Subaru that needs some love, and I'm not even... It needs an oil change so badly. I've got a boost gauge for it, and I haven't even installed that. It's just sitting there. Damn it. Anyway, whatever. His neighbor finished. Neighbors, no. I mean, have you seen the video? It's not finished. What do you mean? I gotta paint it. I gotta put. You know, the big thing with Neighbor is getting the super scale active suspension working, because I just received my BEC on Monday, the day that the episode dropped. I got this in the mail. Finally, fudge. It took so long. This took 2 weeks. Once that's on there, then I'm gonna fine tune the suspension, make sure the camber and the toe and everything is correct, and then make sure that the suspension is working properly, and then I'm gonna practice rolling burnouts, because like I gotta steer with my thumb, and then I'm controlling the brake with the other hand, and I'm trying to videotape at the same time. So when I do the actual running video, I'm gonna have a few shooters with me. I've got to find a concrete slab, the smooth concrete slab outside. I'm gonna make those little concrete barriers, and I'm gonna build my own burnout pad, a la Cletus McFarlane's burnout pads. You know, and that way it'll like keep the car in one spot, and hopefully we can get the camera angles to look very much like what the Cletus and Cars looks like. That's the plan. And I gotta paint it, and I gotta do the windshield. I gotta do the back glass. Those are really big things that you guys are probably only gonna see 15 seconds of, but I'm gonna be laboring a few days over. So you gotta remember, there's a lot of stuff. Like I'm not building a kit with instructions. I am building something that just like nobody, like find me how to mold windshields from Lexan. Man, I had trouble with this thing. Molding this to make it without being wavy. Like, it's just, man. It's the little things that people don't realize, I think. You know? Oh. Well, dude, man, message me on Insta if you want to share. I'd love to check it out. Will you be my neighbor? I am your neighbor, man. I'm a Canadian. Yeah, building takes time, man. Yeah, especially when you're like doing things a million times. Like the sound kit. The sound kit's gonna be like 3 versions before I figure out how to do it properly. You know, and it's not even. Yeah, I guess it's an art, but like a lot of artists, they'll just be like, whatever. It's part of the process. It doesn't work right because it doesn't. The sass doesn't work right because it's part of my struggle as an artist. So like I feel like yes and no. It's like more about engineering and getting things to work, and then not having like I feel like art is an excuse why the engineering didn't work. James. Yeah, G. How's it going, G? Dude, your quadcopter, your drone footage just looks beautiful, by the way. Man, guys, go check out this dude's channel. He's got some amazing aerial, like northern Ontario, like northern Canada, not really, but like northern Ontario stuff that just like it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Shout out to you, G. I ride bikes with G. Not lately because of the virus that shall not be named. But yes, buddy. I miss you, dude. Miss you. Sethics, have you tried with 2-liter bottles? You mean the sound kit? No, but I am going to be testing out a chamber. And I might end up going to I don't know, Japanese, Chinese grocery store and picking up with Japanese writing, some kind of bubble tea container, just to keep it, just to keep it true to its roots. Yeah, Aiden, man, if you watched my videos, you can actually watch me build my own vacuum former that I then melted the original with, and then I ended up making a plaster mold, actually plasticine mold, which then became a plaster mold. And then I finally got the negative of it, and I had to use my crude vacuum former, and that's how I ended up with this. Actually, it didn't end up working. And my girlfriend at the time, who was a textile artist, she took the plaster mold into her work and used their real vacuum former to create... Dude, man, yes. I know all about vacuum forming, and it's a pain in the ass. Especially when you don't have the mold. Like, the mold is the work. The vacuum forming is easy. It's getting the mold. Like I'd have to loft the body in like mesh mixer in some way, and make sure that the vectors are all like nice and smooth. And then I gotta create some kind of 3D model, maybe unprint it, and then cast that in something that won't melt with the temperature of the. Oh, dude, I don't even. Ugh. Hey, buddy. Just woke up and you're talking about sound systems again. I know. Dude, I keep getting comments about... man. Dude, your system is so awesome, and I really want to talk to you about exactly how you mixed all those sounds together and how the brain of your sound system knows what sound effect to use at what time and how it blends the sounds together to not make them sound like a looping sound effect, like the Traxxas systems, like the SS1 system or whatever it's called. That stuff all sucks. Dudes, if you guys want to check out really good sound, check out the car scaling project. He's got 2 videos, one M3, one Audi Quattro. They sound glorious and they look amazing. He's the kind of guy that is so sass scale as he's driving them at scale speeds. Like, that's how awesome that is. Yeah, I know it's not bad, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out some stuff. But I'm looking forward to seeing your video, Alan, and hearing it out, because the drum sounds like a great idea. I just want a low B sound. So I want it to like, I want 3 teeth to rub against it, and then no sound, and then 3 teeth, and then no sound, so that I get that rah, 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 rah sound. I don't want it to be like a 4-banger, like you're saying. Like, so there has to be some kind of modification to that sound system that creates 3 teeth at one time to rotate. I have in my hand a gear reducer that will reduce the input by 3. So 3 turns on this side equals 1 turn on this side, and this will hopefully get me a slow enough rotation to at least, you know, get some kind of sound of like idle. Idle is the most important part. Higher RPM sounds great. It's the low RPM, you know. Scale Addiction Saws, yeah, man. It's a great video. So sassy. Mark. This is another wicked buddy of mine, Mark Volino. You guys, check out, if you're into dance, check out his YouTube channel. He does these things called Moments of Movement. He runs around with a gimbal, and he just gets like a street dancer to just like dance to a song. And man, we're talking art, man. This is it. Go check him out for sure. Yeah, I don't even know. It's funny. I've got this thing that I stare at all the time, and these are words to live by, because like nothing's perfect, right? You're gonna, even when I'm editing like work videos or just videos, and I'm like, fudge, like this is, I'm like so into it, I can't like look, I can't stand back and look at it, you know? And then, you know, you finish the thing and you send it out to the world and you forget about it. And you're like, I'm just not, you know, and you forget about it, and then you come back to it and you're like, oh my God, this is really good. But you couldn't see that it was really good until you like stepped away from it, you know? This is the words of wisdom, dudes. Words of wisdom. Don't let things take forever because you can't see they're already perfect. You know what I'm saying? No, dude, that's a back burner project. It's right here. It's a back burner project. It actually ended up on the back burner because I had to order those little 4.5mm balls. This car needs some hardware to be made, and that hardware is these little balls, these screws with ball ends, and it's basically what the whole rear suspension is kind of made of. And without them, actually, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but these little balls are what really took the time. And then it's all sitting in a box down here, and I stare at it sometimes. Yeah, let's see. Oh, like the energy drink, or like Danger to the Manifold NOS. Like overnighting parts from Japan NOS, or the energy drink NOS. Whatever, if it's a tall can, if it's a tall can, it counts. Cheers. Yeah, I saw that guy. That's the guy that posts his videos on RC Sparks page, or RC Sparks channels. Yeah, I'll check him out. I don't know. I'm like, I've got a few people I definitely want to do collabs with, and one of those people is the Scale Science guy, Jordan. He definitely want to do a collab with him, because that dude's awesome. In fact, if you dudes are looking for other wicked live streams, Thursday at I believe it's 11 p.m. Mountain Time, 12 o'clock here. They do an amazing live stream, and they're always looking at cool stuff. So I'm always on there. So if you guys want to come and chat with us, yeah, come and hang out. Scale Science's channel. He also does really cool builds, so definitely want to do something with him. Vivian Grober. Vivian. Oh God, I gotta make sure I'm saying his name right. Yeah, Vivian Grover. Yes, Grover. Oh God, I don't know. Anyway, the dude that makes the coolest, absolutely the coolest RC stuff, he contacted me. So he's sending me some stuff because he actually has a company. Man, I'm talking on my butt because like I don't have it in front of me. But he's sending me some stuff. I'm gonna unbox it for you guys next Tuesday, and we'll look at some of the stuff he sent me. But there's gonna be definitely some sass stuff. There's gonna be some sass. For sure. Later, 10 Scale Garage. Thanks a lot for hanging, man. I'm probably going to kill the stream soon anyway, so. Grobler. Yes, this dude. Probably the king of scale. The king of sass. The king of sass. I gotta stop saying sass. I don't think it works. Oh, man. Oh, right. Oops, I keep hitting buttons. We gotta love to get in on the tall cans, but it's 3 p.m. Wednesday here in Australia and I'm at work. Yeah, but you're Australian. I thought that's like a cool thing to do. Like you guys would get lunchtime's a late lunch. You can have a beer with your lunch. I just remember how much beer cost in Australia. Yeah. What do you think we could possibly get the STL? Oh, well, like, I mean, I'm not going to do it right now. As soon as I get off of here, I am going to put those files in a Google folder. And those of you who have sent me messages today, even tomorrow, I'll check it tomorrow as well. But I will send you the link as soon as possible. Cool? Full sass! Yeah. I can get full 90 degrees on my... yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you need 90 degrees. I don't know. I think it's more of a weight distribution thing. Like they're all the chassis are going rear engine or I don't know. I'm talking out my butt. If you can get your D4 running great, then run with it. You don't need a new chassis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, wicked. I'm gonna definitely kill the stream. Anyway, dudes, I'm gonna grab. Okay, here we go. All right, dudes. All right, seriously, thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out. Remember, if you guys want the STL of that lift, you gotta subscribe to Scale Addiction and send me a message on Instagram. And I will send you the STL. Yes. Also, huge shout out goes to Scale Addiction for designing this wicked thing and letting me give it away to a bunch of you guys. So that's awesome. Also, huge shout out to all of you dudes. Thanks for hanging out. There's like been a steady 50 of you guys hanging out, so that's pretty huge. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate your kind words and all of your opinions and helping me figure out the things that I want to do and letting me know what you guys want to see. That's huge. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys next Tall Can Tuesday. I'll see you guys next... Tall Can Tuesday! Hey? All right, guys. Peace out. Peace out. Have a good one. Oh, will it end? Is the question. It won't end. All right, well, I guess I'm staying on. Why won't you let me go? All right, bye, guys.